Cave sounds have been terrifying Minecraft players for a very long time. Many people think that this is an illusion that our character hears because he is in dark mines. Of course, the small amount of oxygen in the underground catacombs plays a role, but almost any sound that you hear is absolutely real and occurs in Minecraft while you are digging in the mine. There are explanations for all these sounds, and after watching this video, you will finally find out who is making growls underground, vibrations in mines, and constantly slamming iron doors in caves. Many had evidence that these sounds are an illusion, like a phantom. Therefore, I will answer your question about who rides in trolleys underground in empty mines, and who enchants objects in the depths of the world. And yes, as it turned out, the sounds really do match. Put on your headphones and sit back. Makis is with you and we'll start listening to Minecraft. An eerily frightening growl underground, a demonic roar. This is the name of soundtrack number 4. Walking through the dungeons, you can often hear such sounds. Interestingly, they are all very old and written by the same composer C418, who was an introvert and introverted person. The new melodies are more common, they are not so scary to hear. And the old ones, which have remained since the release of Minecraft itself, instill fear of dark mines in players. The sounds themselves appear for a reason. There are several types of air in the game files. Void air, which also translates as empty air. This is the one that will damage the player if he crawls out of the world. Simple calamus and cave calamus translates to air of mines. In the latter form, random melodies are generated. The bottom line is that the more space there is in the mines, the more space there is for a scary sound to appear. Another feature of such sounds is that they most often appear in neighboring mines. Players, especially beginners who have heard the strange sounds of an ifrit breathing, and yes, there are such sounds, either run away from such sounds or drip the wall to find a nearby mine. And the first soundtrack that was mentioned is track number 4. It's like coming straight from a cave into some kind of demon. But when you go down to hell, you are unlikely to find such a creature, even hellish bosses. The Desiccator never... It makes this type of growl, and the rest of the inhabitants of hell are either just dumb, or pigs that don't growl at all but rather grunt. The sources of the sudden growl underground are not an illusion, but downright the dragon of the edge itself. You have a lot of questions, the most important of which is probably, what is a dragon doing in the ordinary world? The answer actually lies on the surface. The fortress with the portal in N is located deep underground. When we activate the portal, the dragon's roar can be clearly heard behind the activation sound. Then why does our player hear it? The answer is also quite simple. If the portal activates the players on the server, the entire server will hear it. Players often ask the wrong questions, instead of asking if this is an illusion or not. You should have asked yourself who activated the portal to the edge in the distance. Track number 14 is not a standard sound at all because it is not some kind of metal strike, but a disconnection. After listening to this melody, you can understand that it was as if someone was recording the sound or played it on the record, and then the sound stops abruptly and the sounds of the record glitches started. There are no other items in Minecraft that could be linked to sound items, just records, and a turntable. These sounds could be compared to those found in the records themselves, in the hiss of a break in communication. Minecraft is full of records, but the most faulty is record number 11, recorded for a minute, by the same composer, C418. It is literally broken into pieces, and the sounds that come from the depths of the world may just be the sounds of destroyed records. There can be no other options because records are the only items in Minecraft that are sound devices. And in addition, they also have the author is the same. I think it all fits. Predator Nearby 19 composition C418. The name itself is probably a reference to a series of films that are called Predator. Anyone who watched knows that these creatures communicated in this language. But it's hard to call it a reference to the film, because the name about the Predator was invented by the players themselves, not the developers. Officially, this melody is called Caves 19. Based on the sounds that sound in this composition, it can really be concluded that this is the language of predators. However, I am ready to convince you that this is the language of traitors. The inhabitants of the hellish dimension speak exactly this language, and mines and caves distort the voice of traitors, making them something terrible. The question you might have is probably, where did Strider come from in the ordinary world? It's easy to answer the question by remembering that ruined ruins are often found underground. A portal to hell. At the beginning of the composition, you can hear some sounds, probably the sounds of the portal that Strider teleported to the ordinary world. And then the Strider's language itself, which you already heard. The same can be said about Efrit. Track number 8, listen carefully. The sounds of the Ifrit's breathing are similar. After listening, it becomes clear that it is he. It's just that the breathing is a little distorted due to the tunnels that carry the sounds. And in extreme cases in Minecraft, no one breathes like that at all, except for the Ifrit himself. Damn it, this is probably the most frightening the melody that made me literally run out of the mine when I first played Minecraft with sound. The composition also carries the sounds of an iron door slamming shut. Many people have an argument that there are no iron doors in the mines, and even more so, there is nothing here except iron trolleys. And he puts it all down to illusions. But this is far from the truth. In the underground fortresses, there are prison cells in which there will definitely be an iron door and which is just closed. There's also an iron grate nearby if you like. It is very easy to find evidence, as you can see. The sounds 11, 15, 16, and 18 are quite similar in origin. I'll let you listen to them now. They're not a little creepy, though. You can clearly hear the sounds of trolleys driving, colliding with each other, as well as the sounds of metal chains. Here, again, one could say that this is an illusion because nothing like this happens in Minecraft. But now there are suspended platforms on metal chains, in abandoned mines, as well as trolleys themselves. Trolleys, by the way, can quite move along the rails due to the fact that they are clung to by some zombies or skeletons. This is found in Minecraft itself. Melody number 12 inspires fear in people because players literally do not know where such a sound can come from in Minecraft. But that's what I thought too, until I took up this video. Here's the thing, most items in Minecraft make some kind of sound when interacting with them. And after a bit of digging, I found what kind of object can produce such a melody? When you enchant objects, the table makes a distinctive sound. This sound is combined with the cave sound number 12. Sounds are often distorted. Because it reaches our player from afar. Melody number 13, demonic growl. Maybe just the roar of a dragon, as I have already told you before. Or these sounds may belong to another being. Melody number 15 is one of the most mysterious because even I did not come up with a source for its appearance. There is only one assumption and a similar sound in Minecraft. This is tying a compass to a magnetic stone, for example. The sound is heavily distorted, but at first and at the end, it is quite similar. And if the sound in Minecraft does not find a logical explanation, then it is likely that these are illusions of our character. It's been a long time. It is very difficult to spend time underground in the dark. cave sounds in Minecraft do not begin to appear immediately, but play after a while, which confirms the theory. 100% angelic singing belongs to hallucinations, and it is the only one related to the heavenly soundtracks. The rest is exclusively hellish creatures. Speaking of which, at that time there was an idea to add paradise instead of the end. The portal would look like this. But this idea was postponed. It was a long time ago, around the time when this melody was recorded. It's possible that the developers did such a reference. And the rest of the audio tracks can tell us about some strange vibrations underground, which are quite normal for ordinary minds in real life. And earthquakes happen quite often, especially underground ones. In Minecraft, as you know too. Otherwise, there wouldn't be so many canyons and holes in the ground. Based on all of the above, we can conclude that almost all sounds in Minecraft can be explained by mechanical sources, like hitting an iron trolley or breaking a record. But there are still many questions about how we can do this. Who activated the portal and is the edge on the Dragon Growl soundtrack? Or else who locked up a skeleton or zombie in a prison cell in a fortress? I think such questions about the history of the Minecraft world will remain a secret forever. And even if you come running to, it will be too late to find the place where the sound appears, because it is unlikely that you will find anyone there. That's the end of such a big theory. Don't forget to look at other theories if you want to learn a little more about Minecraft. Rate this theory with a like and subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of interesting stuff about Minecraft here. But I am saying goodbye. Marcus was with you. Good luck, everyone. Bye.